After a series of pretty good indie horror films, we're starting to stumble a little bit here, and I'll tell you why. A cinematic class is about to begin, and the professor is in. Folks, the name of this movie is Temple, and it has a pretty decent premise from which to start, but boy, does this film go south really quick. Now, not being critics, I doubt very much that after watching a movie, you sit down and jot down some notes. But the first note I took after watching Temple was WTF. I have no idea why, normally, and those of you that watch my reviews and show on a regular basis know this, normally I am complaining that a film is too long and that a good chunk of movie could be cut out and still have more integrity to it. Temple is exactly the opposite of what I've been preaching for years. The film clocks in at only 78 minutes long. However, it really does need more time to explain. For example, at the end, where does Chris go? Nobody knows. What actually happens to Kate? Nobody knows. Who killed James? Nobody knows. All of these things. And there's a subplot about a monk. What was the deal with him? We never find out. I'm sure they shot this stuff. They just cut it out. They used two editors. They cut it all out. And it's like, you go into Temple and you walk away with more questions than you had going in. And that's not a way a horror film should work. The horror film should work to scare you, and then you leave and go, ooh. But you leave this one going like, what happened here? There is one really cool demon. It's like a statue demon, half woman and half wolf or something. It looks pretty cool. And the only problem is it's shown once, real quick, and then they get rid of it. And where does it go? Nobody knows. It's just chop, 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 chop. And this had some potential. And I think this is one time, the exception to my rule. They needed more in there to kind of lengthen it out and make it look good. As it stands now, yeah, WTF. Now that you have learned what you have learned, here endeth your lesson.